What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000, back in the place to be, and Revelation Online has released their founder pack details. Now, this video is not going to go through all of the details of the founders packs. There are plenty of videos out there that will do that. But what I want to kind of tackle in this video, this gives us a preview of My.com's pricing strategy, just a little bit. Now, we don't know the exact dollar amounts of any of these things, but it does give us a glimpse of what My.com plans on monetizing and what they think is valuable and what's not valuable. So allow me to explain. So the very first thing that we're going to take a look at is a premium account. So premium account for 30 days gives you plus 10 EXP in monster battles, plus 20 stamina for ground and aerial skills, and lastly, the ability to activate your double EXP bonus whenever you wish. So compared to other premium accounts out there in the industry, this is pretty bare bones. You really don't get a lot for the premium account, which I think of as a positive. This kind of shows that they aren't going to try to strong arm you into buying a premium account by taking away a bunch of features, kind of like Star Wars Galaxies, for example. So the fact that their premium account is pretty bare bones is kind of a positive. So I got to give it props on that aspect. So moving on to the scrolls. So the scrolls are very, very interesting. So the first thing that I see right off the bat is that if you buy a 30-day account, these scrolls are not included. They do not come with account purchases. And the reason why I can tell that for sure, because if you compare the 30-day and the 60-day account, the 60-day account comes with 60-day scroll of exploration, a 60-day scroll of wisdom, and a 60-day scroll of combat. The basic founder pack does not come with a 30-day scroll of exploration, scroll of wisdom, and scroll of combat. So that lets me know that the premium account does not include these scrolls for free, and these scrolls are an additional cost on top of your premium subscription. Now, I have no reason to believe that you have to have a premium subscription in order to buy these scrolls. So as far as we can tell today, you can have a basic free-to-play account, and then you can buy these scrolls separately if you choose to. So what this kind of looks like is that they have made the pricing structure in an a la carte style fashion. So if you value the scroll of wisdom and you value the scroll of combat, you can just buy those two things. Or if you don't want to buy any of those things, you can do that as well. So with all that being said, let's talk about these scrolls here. So first off, let's talk about the scroll of exploration. And before we get started, one point I have to drive home is that the way that these founders packs are explained and the way that this page is laid out, you have to buy the scroll of exploration every 30 days. It doesn't even matter if you have a premium account or not. These scrolls are an additional cost outside of premium. So you have to buy these scrolls every 30 days in order to have these benefits. So what benefits do you get with a scroll of exploration? So the first thing you get is unlimited wing durability and mount stamina. All of your mounts will scale to your fastest speed mount. All of your wings will scale to your fastest speed wings. So to kind of put this in perspective, if you think about World of Warcraft, today, if you log on with your basic Griffin and you have 310 speed unlocked, your basic Griffin will still fly at 310 speed if you had this unlocked. So in Revelation Online, you have to buy a scroll of exploration every 30 days in order to have that benefit. And this applies to your mounts and your wings. That seems like a very strange thing to monetize, and in my personal opinion, it seems like that would fit better inside their premium account service, but like I said at the start of the video, I don't know how much any of this costs. At the end of the video, I'm gonna give you my speculation, but for right now, I have no idea what any of these things cost, so we'll just kind of take it with a grain of salt for right now. So moving on to the Scroll of Wisdom, you get 15% more experience points from Hot Spring consumables, 30% more PvP experience, and 30% more Guardian faction points, which is basically like a currency in order to buy Guardian faction equipment and whatnot. So it sounds kind of rough, but to me, this is basically like having an experience point potion or like a month-long EXP booster. So the Scroll of Wisdom, like I said, it just looks like an experience point booster. I don't really have a problem with that. So if you want to pay an additional cost to have a Scroll of Wisdom running the entire time you own the account, or just when you want to level some alts or something like that, that's fine. That makes total sense to me. So no problems there. Moving on to the Scroll of Combat. Now this is another iffy one here. So this unlocks an additional preset of character attributes and unlocks an additional preset of skills. So basically what this is, and Sorry, I keep using the World of Warcraft analogy, but this allows you to have an additional talent tree. So if you want to have a PvP and a PvE tree in order to switch back and forth easily, you need to have a preset. So thinking about World of Warcraft, if you have a druid and you have a raid talent tree that you like and you want to quickly switch to your PvP tree or quickly switch to your questing tree, you want to have some additional presets. You will have to buy a scroll of combat every 30 days in order to utilize additional presets. Now, and that final aspect kind of sums up my overall thoughts on My.com's pricing strategy, at least what we've seen so far. This is our first glimpse at how My.com is going to monetize this title. So they gave us a very bare bones premium account, and it looks like they're giving us the option to add on to that premium account with things like the Scroll of Expiration and the Scroll of Wisdom and the Scroll of Combat, allowing us to kind of tailor make our subscription for us. To me, that seems just a little convoluted, but it works. It works. If the basic account is like only $7.99 and you can add a Scroll of Expiration and a Scroll of Combat for like $1.99 each, that allows you to customize your experience. That is a win-win. I have no problem with it. However, that can quickly turn into something bad. Let's say the premium account is $15.99 or $15, like the basic cost for most MMOs, and then they add the Scroll of Expiration for $1.99, and then they add the Scroll of Combat for $1.99. That could be bad. And all these prices I'm completely making up out of thin air. Completely just making them up. I have no idea how much the premium accounts will cost, and I have no idea how much these scrolls will cost every single month. But that's just my overall thoughts of it so far. Tell me what you think. Once again, my name is FG3000. This is a look at Revelation and My.com's, a little glimpse at their pricing structure and some of their pricing strategy. Come on, My.com. This is the last AAA MMO that will come out in 2016, early 2017. We need this game to be good. We have nothing else. Anyway, guys, I'm out.